Hey guys, it's your girl B Mosley. Thank you for tuning into my podcast where we're healing from family ties, trauma, and taking accountability for all areas of our lives that may have held us back. I am back. I am fresh. I am renewed, and I am ready for you. This is we are healing from that. We are welcoming myself back. We welcome you back. If this is your first time tuning in, you heard about my comeback. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please leave a comment. Like I said, this is spring healing, and this is our welcome back. I faced so many trials, tribulations. I faced a lot of things in my 3 month hiatus, people would say, and my break on social media. And I was connected to some people. People were hearing from me and different things like that, but we have so much to catch up on. This episode might be an hour, but we're gonna try to keep it at 35. All right. So I'm just super excited for you guys because I have learned a lot. I've seen a lot in my little 3 months. This year kicked off crazy. I took losses. I took some gains. I did learn a lot. I did a lot of personal development. I got back into the proper circles. Did I have experiences which we would call falls? I did. I'm just super excited, man. It's bittersweet to come back and talk to you guys because I just have so much to cover. We're gonna talk about what I'm coming back with spring healing, what I'm coming back with, different things. I'm. Just super excited. So, what to expect? Where did I go? So let's talk about where did I go. I just took accountability, you know, um, in the inside and took account for what I was doing and where I was going and how, you know, if I was being authentic or not in my healing. And I would like to say I wasn't at all. Like I was being authentic in the things that I was talking about, but starting off this year, I had so many plans and so many goals and aspirations and different things I wanted to do. But on the inside, I was broken. I would tell you guys, and it was situations that was happening to me in the beginning of the year that were forcing me to stop and realize and take account that you need to relax. Like you really need to pull back and really, really heal and stop, faking it. I do not believe in faking it till you make it. I really do believe if you need to stop something and if you are an influencer or, helping people, there is some things that you need to take back from and don't fake it till you make it because you're going to continue to break that mental and that is not well for your audience. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not being, raw about it. We're going to have a conversation. What to expect? I came up with spring healing. I was just like, let's just come back clean, fresh and decluttering ourselves, and just really come back on Worth It Wednesday because your healing is worth it. My healing is worth it. And I'm super excited because I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. I miss, posting. I miss just being in schedule with what I was doing. I miss Mental Health Mondays, Worth It Wednesday, Finally Free Friday, talking to you and talking to myself. But I could not continue to do that if it wasn't authentic, and I said, where did I go? I was just taken back on the things that, was happening on my personal life. You can't be, social media is fake, y'all. Like, I just have to say that. Like, if you're not well on the inside, social media cannot fix you. This podcast cannot fix. If I'm talking to you guys and posting motivational posts and, doing all those things, if it's not really helping me, it's not going to help you. You understand what I'm saying? If it's not going to really be something that's really authentic coming out of my mouth, that's the word for the day, authentic. It's not going to be beneficial. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not going to be what you need out of me. And what I needed out of me, putting me first, God first We always know we put God one, and but putting me first and putting that healing putting that in perspective, I really wasn't growing. I really wasn't being humble enough. I really wasn't being, you know, persistent and going, to therapy, being persistent and consistent and, talking about the things that I was talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, in the beginning of those years, those situations was testing that gangster. It's gonna test that gangster. It's gonna test where you are and if you really want to heal and if you really want to change. Let's talk about it. I also went deep and dive into myself. Like I went on in this hibernation, like on me. Like the hibernation was about me. I was starving the anger that I was feeling. I was starving, my ability to move forward from certain things. I was starving, you know, get back. I was starving, the way I felt was just like, am I really healing from that? I'm talking about anger. Am I really healing from that? I'm talking about frustration. Am I healing from that? I'm talking about, different areas of my depression and anxiety. Are you really healing from that? You understand what I'm saying? So in hibernation, I love my analogies, y'all. In hibernation, I was like, okay, are you really doing this, or are you pump faking? You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna call me out as well. I'm not gonna say I was pump faking, but I was like trying to rush the process. And I also I tell you guys, in Mental Health Monday and Worthy Wednesday and Finally Free Friday, those 3 things that you're not gonna be fixed. You can't come to this podcast and think you're gonna be fixing those 3 days. We're gonna talking about cycle healing, and you healed in those 3 days. Yeah, okay. Go talk to a therapist, read, journal, do something in that hibernation with yourself, and get naked and just really be like, yo, I need to be fixed. Y'all know how I talk. Y'all know y'all know I'm really going to dig in that, right? Okay, cool. And that's where I went. I went and got like, naked, and I was like, I gotta fix that. Like I gotta fix my heart, my posture, my mind frame, my mental, for real. Like I really had to take note on my personal life. I had to take note on who I was, where I was, who I'm going to be, and different things like that. And when you're doing that, when you're growing, don't rush that process. Like you see who you're supposed to be. You see that man you're supposed to be. You see that woman you're supposed to be. But rushing that process is just, you're telling yourself, let me just run you over and let me get to new. You're not new yet. You're not refreshed yet. You understand what I'm saying? You're starting over fresh, but you need to take that process because that person is hurt on the inside. You are hurt. You are broken. You are frustrated. You are angry, and you thinking that, and you've been there for years. You've been there for months. You've been in the same place as last year, and you're thinking that it's going to change in 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. You're out of your mind. So that's where I went, and that's where I, when I was there, I was just like, let me just change for real. You understand what I'm saying? And let me just be authentic with myself and raw with myself. I will be pulling y'all together apart and spitting y'all back out, but I wasn't doing that for me. You understand what I'm saying? And I was listening to my podcast in those 3 months, and I was like, yo, who is that? Have you ever did something in your life and you look back and you're like, who is that? I was speaking raw facts about a lot of things in my life, about what happened to me, and where I was going and different things in those months that we were together. And I didn't know who that was. I was like, is she really talking like that? Like, listening to my lives, evaluating my pages, I was like, wow, was that really you? Are you really putting in that work? No, you're not. But this time, in this space, we are. Because at Spring Healing, we're decluttering that, and we're allowing these showers, spring flowers, and we're processing and progressing to better We talked about that, didn't we? We might go back. We are progressing and processing and moving forward for real this time. You know what I mean? Like, I was moving for real, but I wasn't humble in that. I wasn't, I was still in the same cycles. So let's get into the cycles that we're talking about. In those 2 months, last month, I got this hairstyle, right? And I was sitting there and I was just in my car and I was just, I drive. So if anyone didn't know that, I was sitting in my car and a memory came up last month. And I was just sitting there and I was like, yo, I had the same outfit on, same hair, same glasses, same hoodie, same jacket, same look, same feeling, same everything, same position. Broke. Say it again. Broke in the inside. Angry in the inside. Going through the same test that I knew the answer to. All of those things. I was in this cycle healing, but really wasn't healing. I'm saying I'm getting back on track. I'm doing more. I'm giving more. I'm just doing all of these things, but I'm doing it again over and over again. And that scared me looking at those two pictures because I was depressed. As the same last year. Last February, I talked about this in my first episode in September. I was weeping in the middle of the floor. I don't know who I am. God, why me? When is this going to end? Am I really going to see breakthrough? No, you're not, sis. Because you know why? Because you're not authentically looking at yourself and you're not getting naked. You're going to keep going through trials and tribulations. And you're going to be on different levels, same devil. Period. Different level, same devil, but bigger. The stuff that I went through in the beginning of the year, those I've never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. And even now, I'm like, yo, you're still going through this? Why? You're still seeing the same person in different people? Why? You need to take account and break out of and declutter for real. And like I said, it scared me when I saw those, we talking about cycles. When I saw those two pictures, I was talking to my mentor. I'm like, I was in the same place. I was crying. I'm in the same place. I'm in the same mind frame. I'm in the same brokenness. Like, when is this gonna end? I got the answers. I got the cheat sheet because it's me. I'm the answer. I'm the change. I got the cheat sheet right here. Number 1 is C. Number 2 is D. Number 4 is E. Number 5 is all the above. I got the answers. So what is wrong? What am I not taking account for? What am I not doing to be better? What am I not doing to be greater? Those experiences, those mess ups and those experiences, that we face, those experiences and those that we face is going to be the same. You understand what I'm saying? And when we face those things, it's just different. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I need to change. I need to be better. I need to be greater. I need to be, persistent and changing the cycle. You understand what I'm saying? And changing my ability to realize, like, where I'm going. And in that same year, I'm still in the same place mentally. I'm still in the same place in my spirit, in my heart. I'm still sad. I'm still depressed. And what is it going to change? I want you to, when your new year comes in and your new cycles come in, and evaluate yourself and ask yourself, am I feeling the same way in the same month? There's no way I'm feeling the same way in the same month, wearing the same hairstyle, wearing the same clothes. If that ain't cycles, I don't know what is. If that ain't reevaluate yourself and change now, I don't know what is. Help me out. Like, really look into your life. Are you really putting in that work, or are you still feeling the same way and you just trying to rush that process? Okay. Spring healing. Where did I get that name from? I was like, people spring clean, everything. Spring. Everyone loves the spring. Everyone loves the spring colors and different things like that. I'm like, man, I'm coming out with spring healing, as you see on the shirt. I was just like, I need to clean up my act. I need to clean up, we're healing from that. I need to come back fresh, renewed, and bright. And, just getting myself together and being persistent in that. So I was like, I'm coming back with spring healing and diving deeper and cleaning up our lives, y'all. Whatever you need to clean up in the inside. So we clean up our material things. We clean up our car. I hear people cleaning up their car, their houses, apartments, studios, whatever you got going on, your businesses. You're cleaning up all those things, but you sad. You sad as hell. Excuse my French. You sad. Like, you depressed. You're not going to therapy. You're not journaling. You're not praying. That's me. You're not, you're not doing what you really need to do. Why? Why? Help me out. Help me out and sit me down. Imagine you're sitting me down and help me out, and let's reevaluate our lives and help me understand why. When spring come around, you are allowing this rain come into our lives, and these flowers supposed to grow and be bright, but you're not growing and you're not bright at all. That's speaking to me. Y'all know that I'm so authentic with you guys, and I'm gonna snatch you, and I'm gonna snatch myself as well. Whatever flower you want to be, you can be a lily, you can be a sunflower, you can be a rose, you can be whatever you desire to be. But if you're really not putting in that work and really taking account for who you are and where you want to be in your personal life, in your mental life, in your heart life, in your spirit life, there's nothing going to be beneficial when the rain stops. You're going to be the same. Obviously, if I'm looking at, a year later, I'm still in the same place. I got the cheat sheet, which is me, and I'm still feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm broke. You broke. You understand what I'm saying? And then that break really made me realize, and it was so humbling, and I cried, y'all. I cried hard. I cried so much. Some of my family members don't even know what I was going through. You understand what I'm saying? Some people personally, you're good. I'm not. Like, I just had to stop talking to people about it for real. And, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just come back and I'm rushing the process. What you coming back for? And you still sad. What you coming back for? And you're not even realizing the cycles that you're in. When I realized the cycles, I was like, there's no way I can go back. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about coming back. I was like, there's no way I can fix this. It's no way I can come back from realizing that I'm still in the same cycles that I was speaking about, y'all. In my own Worth It Wednesday. Come on now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's no way that I'm still sobbing, like I'm still depressed. We talked about this. I'm still in anxiety. I'm still in agony. I'm still in bitterness. Like, we talked about this in September. There's no way. And that's a possible way when you don't take account for you, when you don't take account for where you are, and you don't take account for who you're gonna be. Y'all, for real. I just want y'all to really take account in, cycle healing, spring healing. That's going to be a whole series. So when we meet again, it's going to be Finally Free Friday. That's going to be on the 1st. That's a fresh start there. You free on the 1st, we spring healing. We're going to do that the whole month of April. And then May, we're gonna do something special for May. I got so many things for the seasons coming up, but we are really coming in really strong when it's coming back to we're healing from that. I have so much to offer for you guys. I just want you to be patient and stay tuned. It's coming in really fast. So what should you and I be doing during this transition in this process? Like I said, it's a whole series on spring healing. We're going to have different topics and different titles. But like I said, the whole month of April is spring healing. Nothing more, nothing less. We're going to let this rain come in and clean the clutter and wash away all of our stuff. We're going to talk about it. I have so much stuff in store. What should you and I be doing? You should share, like, and subscribe to We're Healing From That. Stay tuned for we're gonna still stick to the schedule with Mental Health Monday, Worth It Wednesday, finally Free Friday. I'm being consistent. I am back. You can't get rid of me anymore because I have take a whole lot of mental note, and I'm ready. So that's what you should be doing. I should be staying consistent. I should be giving you the tools to healing. I am not a therapist yet. That's just a clear thing, but for my personal life, I have so many tools, and I am starting, different things where I'm ready to get licensed, we're going to talk about it. I'm ready to get licensed for different things, but I'm super excited, y'all. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what you should be doing. Just stick with your girl. Stay tuned. I'm super excited. What is the purpose of the podcast now? I would like to say I think I know the purpose of this podcast now. It's just different. What I face, which we will talk about soon, maybe. I had to change the purpose. I had to change the outlook. I had to change the sound. I had to change the vision. I had to change myself. And the purpose is to reach you guys, to teach you guys, and to, really, heal you guys. And for that, go harder. That's the purpose. Go harder, go stronger, come back stronger, come back better. And I really wanted you guys to see that, hear that, and really feel on the inside that I wanted to change and I wanted to be more for you guys. And in order for me to do that, you got to step away from some things, y'all. Y'all got to really take account for yourself. If you ain't right here, and spiritually and all around, it's nothing that you can do for me. It's nothing that you can do for yourself, honestly. Y'all know I pick and pull all the time. So the purpose is just to really be consistent in my healing, consistent in therapy, consistent in personal growth. In those 3 months I was in mentorship, in those 3 months I was trying to find better circles and really separate. I separated from a lot of things. I'm at peace. I'm at peace for real. We'll talk about that. But my personal life is so much at peace. I've changed things. I've moved things. And, it wasn't just about coming back to the podcast. It was coming back to me as well. And that's what you really have to do when you're starting businesses, when you're starting, outpour, and, you need to be authentic with yourself and know that how thin you can be spread, because you're going to be spread. And really be in tune with that. Like, really be in tune with that. Merch, mentorship, lives. Okay, I'm going to talk about my lives. If you watch me, which some of you guys do, on my personal page, we go live every Wednesday at 8:30. And on We're Healing From That, we go live every Wednesday at 7:30. I don't know. Next Wednesday is my birthday. I don't know if we're going to go live on my birthday or we're just going to do it on the following week. We might do it on the following week. So just stay tuned for that. But we're going to stay consistent on every Wednesday. We're going to do lives. We're going to talk about the subjects that we're talking about during that week. We're going to get snippets. Like, I know you guys missed that. We're going to do snippets. Mentorship. I'm so excited for my mentorship. We're learning from that. I never put a name to it. I just kept saying, I want to do a mentorship, y'all, different things like that. So we're learning from that. It's coming. We're healing from that, but we're learning from that. I love it. It's gonna be awesome sauce. Merch. I always say I'm gonna do merch. I am working on that. I promise merch is coming to you guys. We have shirts, masks, hats. We're gonna have different things. I might have to do a North Face coat in a minute and put we're healing from that, because spring, I don't know. I don't know what's going on outside. I'm in Maryland. I don't know what Maryland doing, but yeah. We hold on to the North Face. It seems as though. But merch is coming to you guys. Like I said, lives, mentorships. I do have a retreat that I am coming up with for We're Healing from that. I don't know if it's going to be men or if it's going to be men and women, or just going to be women. But I have a retreat. I'm coming in real high. I'm coming in with that heat, y'all. I'm super excited. I told you that when I take this break, when I come back, it's going to be nonstop. Like, it's going to just be go, 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 go. But off, good go. It ain't going to be going. I'm rushing. Rushing the process with my heart and rushing the process with my spirit. It's going to be go that I'm teaching you guys. We're learning together and different things like that. Okay. To close, we're talking about circles. So I'm building a circle for you guys. I'm super excited. We're going to be doing Zooms. It's going to be called the Healing Corner. And I'm doing the Healing Academy. I'm super excited for that as well, where I'll be doing different classes where, we are connected together. You will be sitting with me. I'll be teaching you. In those Zooms, it's going to be a little bit more intimate. But the Healing Academy is going to be basically like conference, like mini seminars and conferences, me going to different groups, smaller groups, bigger groups. So that's coming up. Just be patient with me. Me coming back, it's like I wanted to bring some value to you guys. I wanted to bring some better value and better tools and better B. Mosley. And I'm just like, I think this episode of coming back was just super, super nice. Like I said, it was just like bittersweet when I said I was coming back. I just posted. I didn't even tell nobody. I'm posting today. I just posted, and I just was like, I'm coming back. Love it, like it. Just share with someone that needs this. Tell them prepare for spring healing all month of April. April 1st, finally Free Friday. We are spring healing. We are allowing the showers to declutter, wash away all that anxiety, all that depression, all that anger, all that bitterness, all that, and everything that we talked about. We might just resurface, but we got new things to talk about. We got things to talk about that happened in the beginning of the year. We got things to talk about in the future. We got to build this circle, y'all. We got to build this academy. Stay tuned for the retreat. I have so much in store for you guys. I'm super excited. I think that this was a good episode. Like I said, this was my welcome back. This was just what to expect from We're Healing from that. When we come back, it's going to be season 5, episode 1, spring healing. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to talk about. Just stay tuned. Friday, come back. And we're going to grow. We're going to prosper, y'all. We're going to progress. And we're just going to, we're healing from that. I'm super excited for you guys. I also want to say the thing is, to this healing thing, you need to evaluate your cycles. Maybe that's what we're going to talk, cycle healing. And just really, 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 really evaluate yourself, y'all. Like, really evaluate yourself. If you look at a picture of last year and you feeling the same way that you felt in that picture, it's a scary thing to be in the same place. And you got the cheat sheet, and the cheat sheet is you. Think about that. The cheat sheet is you. You're the answer to all the things that you want to do, the things that you want to accomplish. You're the answer. I I'll see y'all later on Finally Free Friday. Look into yourself. I'm super excited for you. It's your girl, B. Mosley. We're healing from that. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on Finally Free Friday, April 1st, Spring Healing.
Ain't the same since I left out.